How many of you have felt anxious, depressed, or just scared this week? Maybe things are not going right for you at home. Maybe your finances are not where you want them to be. Maybe someone is sick in your family and you're worried about them. And your mind is just so busy. It's overloaded with fear and anxiety. You're worried about everybody. You're worried about how you're going to make the mortgage payment or the rent payment at the end of the month, and you're just cycling in this negative loop. Well, you obsessing about it, we know this, and I'm just as guilty of it. You obsessing over it and worrying about it and losing sleep and waking up with thoughts of dread are not going to solve the problems that you have, the obstacles that you have. But you can help with your peace of mind, with your inner peace. And there are two ways to do that. One, change your routine around, because we need to create up space in your hard drive, because your hard drive is just overloaded. It's almost filled with everyone else's stuff, or maybe it's your stuff with everybody else's stuff that is not serving your greater good. Now, no one's saying that you just walk out of your life and disappear, unless you can do that. But we need to create up some space up here so you can have some peace of mind and some inner peace, even if everything around you is not ideal, even if everything around you is kind of messy. And the first thing you can do that is by engaging in healthy micro habits and healthy routines. We create our focus of attention based on, it's not just from what we have around us in our external environment, but it's all the data that we've saved up here and not gotten rid of, because we're reinforcing these negative thoughts and the anxiety and the fear from past trauma and from our current reality that may not be ideal right now. So first of two ways to start deleting some space up here, kind of defragging the mind's hard drive, is one, change your routine around. Again, this may not solve your financial problems, this may not solve your marital problems or whatever's going on in your life that's not healthy, but it will help find solutions to those problems by alleviating some of that nonsensical and just garbage up there that's swirling around. It's just noise. Is one, change your routine. If you do the same thing every day, you wake up at the same time, you wake up on the same side of the bed, you drink from the same coffee cup, you eat the same meal in the morning, you take the same route to work, you need to change it around a little bit. Take a different route to work. Drink cafe mocha or drink a cappuccino, or drink something different in the morning. Eat something different in the morning. And on the weekends when you're not working, if you have that luxury, do something different, do something new. If you wake up at the same time every morning, change the time you wake up. Wake up an hour early or wake up an hour later. And number two, instead of going to the gym, if that's your stress relief, go be of service. And when I say by being of service, be of service to yourself by being of service to others. And that may mean spending more time and being a better parent or being a better son or daughter, and spending a little bit more time with a loved one. You don't have to spend 3 hours a week going to a soup kitchen, or join a meetup group online and try to enjoy a hobby for an hour or two a week that you haven't, an old hobby that you haven't really, engaged in a long time. Now, some of you might be rolling your eyes and saying to me, well, I don't have time, I'm so tired when I get home, I have to feed the kids, my husband, blah, 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 blah. That's bullshit. Yeah, you might feel tired, you might feel overwhelmed, but I want you to look at how much time you're spending on social media, watching me, watching TV, spending time doing things that may not be healthy for you. And you're not going to free up space up here by watching a scary movie or watching the news and spending time watching the news or reading all the bad stuff going on in the world. Change your routine by focusing on things that you have some control over, by changing the feng shui of your life. Be of service, engage in an old hobby, change your routine, your daily routine. It's like changing that feng shui, change the furniture in your house. If you have your furniture laid out the same way it's been in 10 years, change the position of your furniture a little bit, and do that every couple weeks for a couple months. Try it out. You have nothing to lose. Don't give up. Hope this has been helpful.